What is up guys, Noli here and welcome to another Payday 2 update video. A small update this time, but it is big enough to have a website page, so I'm featuring it here as I always do. It is a small update as I said, but it is definitely one with great merit and one that we should all be excited for, maybe more than just because of what we get. But what we do get is pretty damn cool. It's of course free and it is in aid of the 500,000 milestone being reached for hiesters on Payday 2. It's an awesome milestone to reach, and it really is testament to the game that Overkill made. So, let's have a look in the usual format. I'm going to go through this page with a fine-tooth comb. While the update is relatively simple in itself, there is a sentence that I'm going to have to go back and talk to you guys about. So, celebrating 500,000 hiesters. We have stolen jewelry from diamond stores, cracked safes and yelled down civilians. We robbed banks with friends, cooked meth and seized fusion reactor prototypes. We rigged elections and helped corrupt politicians to climb the ladder of power. We have become an army of 500,000 heisters while doing so. And we have only begun. Last winter we signed a deal with our partner, 505 Games, to continue the development of Payday 2 with DLC and free updates for the next 20 months. We want to take this opportunity to tell you that we have some great things in store for you. We will continue to improve on the Payday experience, talking with and listening to you heisters in the Payday community. Reaching this milestone, we took the liberty of crafting a once-in-a-lifetime Ultimate Crime Lord accessory, absolutely badass, gold-plated, diamond-encrusted AK rifle, to give to you for free. We salute you, the Overkill crew. So, a nice little message there, explaining exactly what's going on, and this is the sentence we're going to have to go back over. I have mentioned it before. I know a few of you guys, including myself, were aware of the re-signed contract with 505, but there's a couple of things that may entail. Okay, so introducing the Golden AK. What does a Payday heister, a Mexican drug lord, and a megalomaniac dictator have in common? A fascination with gold-plated AK rifles, of course. The Golden AK 7.62 is a high-powered rifle which, other than looking absolutely fabulous, will kill when it hits the target. What it lacks in fire rate, it makes up in raw power and bling. Do what so many criminals have done before you, and wield this tasteful beauty while you do what you do best. Awesome looking weapon, and definitely one that we should all be excited for. I'm pretty sure we can get a zoomed in view. Here we go, so we've got the diamonds, the gold. I actually my favourite part of it is the shiny wood stock. The grip, that's what we'll call it. I'm sure that's what it is. So, awesome looking weapon. Let's have a look at these slightly more minor changes. Like I said, this wasn't a massive update, and exactly when it's going to come out, I would speculate tomorrow, but from what I read on the Steam page, it seems like it may come out a little later than that. Usually updates are released on a Thursday, but I'm not sure. So, introducing moving weapons and masks. With yet another gun to treasure, we wanted to give you a few new features to help you arrange and display your precious arsenal better. You can now move your weapons and masks and change their places, select and equip the eligible item, then simply click the move button that appears and use the place button where you want to move it. If you select an occupied slot, you simply swap the items around. Nifty. Okay, so it's not the world's greatest advancement. It's something that I would have loved a long while ago, and I'm definitely going to make use of the function when I possibly can, because it'll just help making Massacre of the Days, I imagine, look more presentable. The second thing is, to me, a little more interesting and probably useful. We've got the renaming system, a bit similar to the system I imagine that Call of Duty had for its classes. If it wasn't cool enough that you can move and change the place of items, you can now also rename them as well. Simply click the name of said weapon or mask and rename it into something close and personal. Name a pistol you always use in stealth something cool like, for example, my stealth pistol. Be as creative as you want. No one else can see your names. There's an obvious reason for that. I would like them maybe to do something slightly deeper with the customization of masks, where people can see your names, but mask customization is as limited as it is. You know, there's a lot you can do. There is a lot of potential for it. Clearly, I've made nearly 150 episodes of it, but I don't feel like it is as customizable as they ever wanted it to be, and that's obviously because of profanity, immaturity, and that's why they won't let people see names of classes, which makes some sense. But it is an I don't know whether it's a 16+ game. I think it's rated T in America. I'm not sure, but I'd like to see them do a little more with this. But this is a nice idea. It's again going to make Mask of the Days possibly look a little more presentable. So nice changes for me. But let's have a proper look at what it says up here. Last winter we signed a deal with our partner 505 Games, we all know that, to continue the development of Payday 2 with DLC and free updates for the next 20 months. Okay, now then, a couple of things missed off here. I often find like these pages are made entirely for the PC community. The PC community is the game to an extent in their eyes. It isn't in mine, by the way. I really believe in the updates should be coming out to all platforms, and I understand them coming out slower due to the nature of the system, but I definitely feel like there should be some equality out there, and it may not be Overkill's fault, it may be Microsoft's, but I hope they are doing their best to sort out any of those problems. So that's a notable absence, but 20 months? That is a long while. 20 months from now, we're talking a year and, what, 2/3? 3/4? Maths, I do maths. Sorry, 2/3. I was right the first time. Should not doubt myself quite like that. So, what are we thinking over the next 20 months? That's a long while. There's a lot of things that could possibly be updated, added. I imagine by the end of 20 months, of course, I intend to still be here doing what I'm doing. We'll be looking at a hopefully very different game. My only worry for their sake is that they will never get the same buzz that they got on release due to the nature of the game. So I wonder maybe with the development of a Payday 3, almost sounds like sacrilege, might have been better for their sake. I don't know. I personally would say I prefer what they're doing because it's the game I love, and I love that they are going to make it the best game they possibly can. I just hope that the updates by maybe 10 months in aren't falling on deaf ears, and that's why the real Payday fans out there need to band together and keep this game as alive as it is right now, because clearly 500,000 is a huge number, and I'm really glad we've managed to hit that. So look forward to the update. We're not sure exactly when it's coming out, but like I say, Thursday is the usual update day. And of course expect many good things in the future, as confirmed by this website post. That's a lot for watching, guys. See you all in the next one.